And hello. Let me set this up because I forgot to put my camera back. There's the talking voice that nobody knows about. There we are. There I am. Hey! Not wearing my OldFreakyGamer t-shirt because I'm just doing this video. This is going to be a smaller video, folks. I just wanted to show this off because I wasn't able to during the first gameplay stream where I was testing out the PC and, of course, the Asus Rog Ally on the whole aspect of playing Starfield on it. So what I am going to do today in this nice little video, we're gonna start up Starfield for the not first time, because it did start up, but then it crashed. It jiggy-jaggied up, and then it crashed. You can watch the first gameplay because I started up that first gameplay with the PC and the Asus Rog Ally with the Asus Rog Ally first, and you can see on the little problems. The problem definitely was that the drivers were out of date. Yes, that was 100% a problem. And at the time, I was like, well, if the drivers are out of date, where are the drivers? You would think you would be going in here and going, let's go to drivers. Let's either go to a couple things you would go to for drivers. You could go to settings. You could go to Windows Update, and then you would look at Windows Update, and it's like, oh, I don't see no drivers for that, so no, not there. And then you go and then you go to the AMD software, which I'll show you, and that wasn't showing anything. That wasn't coming up anything. Now it is. Now it's at version 23.8.2, but before it was like at what was it? Oh, shoot, I'd have to look at that video again. I think it was a lot less of a version than it is now. And, well, this says it's released at 8/17/2023. That is wrong. That is definitely wrong. That was released like a couple days before the thing, so I don't know why the software says that stuff, but, you know, you can go in there. That's what it says, so I don't know why. I don't know why it's saying the Asus ROG Ally got the update. It was released in 8/17, but here's the problem. In order to get the update, you'd think you'd be in this software, right? You'd use AMD Adrenalin to update your driver software, for your chipset. I guess not all the time, folks. I guess that's not always the thing. You got to go into this. You got to go into My Apps. Got to go to My Asus, which I'm going into. And then you got to go into, first you go to Updates, and then down, all the way down, there was like extra essentials. There was more updates. Like here it is, download history, but down here, there was extra updates, and I know you can't see because I got my big head in the way there. There we go. But yes, as you can tell, I installed them there because this is where the extra drivers were at. It was under Essentials. So there was Essentials, and there was these two updates. It was the AMD graphics driver and Sierra Smart AMP driver, which I didn't know what that was too much. Let's see. Speaker protection, calibration protection, to fine-tune Asus. Oh, okay, so that's what it's for. But this is the one that lets you play Starfield. As it says here, added support for Bethesda's Starfield. And it's version 31.020.1. So the weird thing is you had to get this update through here, and it's 31.0.2, but the version in the software, though, let's go back to the Adrenalin, and then we'll get back into this thing. And I'm screwing it up because I got myself in this again. Hold on. And let's squidge myself up a little bit. That's the power of a PC. So, okay. So we'll go back to the Adrenalin software. So what was that at? It says it is at 23. Okay, so this is the AMD software version. Okay, so what does it say under version for the graphics processor, though? That's what I want to know. So I guess the software is this, but hardware and drivers, software driver details. Okay, now it's saying 31. Driver version 23, AMD Windows driver version 31. So it's 23 and 31. Okay. They make things so complicated. But you can't use Adrenaline to do that. You had to go to My Asus. You had to go under Essentials for live update and stuff. And that's where you get the driver. So if you're one of those people out there still trying to scratch your head and thinking, how's everybody getting their Asus devices, the Rog Allies, to work with this? Well, it's in here, and I guess it fixes some other stuff too. But this is where it is, and it says specifically number 1, Bethesda Starfield. Now, it would have been better if I was able to get this software earlier, but this just hit. So, yeah, that was the problem. And I got to blame both Asus and AMD for this fiasco, because first off, AMD was working alongside Bethesda and people to get this whole software and stuff working with the Rog Ally and stuff. You know, they were the ones working with the driver support for their chipsets, so they work better with things like the Rog Ally, the Xbox, PCs, stuff like that. They weren't even getting any help from NVIDIA, which on my computer, I got an NVIDIA GeForce 4070 Ti, and that worked just flawlessly, and I don't think they got extra driver support for that, for the game, and it runs flawlessly. But yet, AMD, and I don't know what it is, and I don't know why it needed a special update bump for the Rog Ally, and why not having up-to-date drivers was so bad and glitchy and chuggy compared to... It was just that one little driver, that one little thing of code that fixed the sluggish crashiness of the game and made it playable. Now, I played it on the Rog Ally a bit. I was having some fun. I didn't see too much slowdowns or anything like that. It ran pretty good. Now note, I also make sure that, everything else is turned off, because I don't keep much background processes running except for the Adrenalines for the Armory Crate and Xbox. That's the only stuff I do keep on, because for Xbox it's for the get the achievements and the updates and stuff for that, for the saves and stuff like that. And Armory Crate, you need that open so you can use all the special features and stuff. And I know some people don't like that, but that's how it is. On top of it, I never played it on this streaming to this big PC. So be prepared. It's going to probably look a lot more, I wouldn't say too washed out, but it's going to look a lot on there. But on the Asus Rog Ally itself, when I was playing it and stuff, it looks beautiful. Because it's made to scale, I guess, for that. And even on low settings and stuff like that, Starfield played beautifully. Now, let's see if it plays beautifully streaming it to the PC. And, so that's going to be what we're going to be doing today. We'll play a little bit of it. We'll take a look at some stuff. But I'm not going to play that long. I just wanted to create this little Let's Play video to show off what was the problem and how it was fixed. And, yes, if you do get an Asus Rog Ally, you can play Starfield on it. Flawlessly? I don't know. Because can you play Starfield flawlessly on any device? It's a Bethesda game. We don't know. But it's good that it works. That's all I got to say. It's good that it works. So we're going to get into this now. I'm going to switch to this. And then we're going to start up my controller. I got to start my controller is up and running. I do have my Xbox controller well, this is my PC Xbox controller. This is my official PC Xbox controller that I use only for the PC, hooked up to my Rog Ally here. And because that's the only way you can play. I don't want to play a keyboard and mouse. And I'm going to go here and we're going to start up Starfield and see if that works good. It's loading, syncing data. We should be done soon. I hope you take your time. I don't want any save corruptions going on here. Not that I never had any save corruptions. Has anybody ever had a save corruption from from any game from Xbox Live? It's been a while. I think the last save corruption I had was on the 360 edition of Skyrim. And for some reason the saves got corrupted and stuff, and it was just nothing. I might actually make this video a comment video. I usually do not, but I'd like to hear people's comments and questions and stuff about Starfield on the Asus Rog Ally, and if you guys are interested in playing it on a handheld. If it's not even an Asus Rog Ally, maybe it's going to be a Steam Deck, because I know people like to hack that and put games on that usually they're not supposed, well, not supposed to, I mean, not probably were thinking about putting on. And all the other little devices that are coming out that you can play Starfield or whatever PC games on them. But as you can tell, there's a start. Sounds looks good. Everything's good here. We'll check out settings. I bet the settings are going to be ultra low, and yes, they're all low. We'll even try to break it a little bit. We'll play a little bit of it on this low setting, and then we'll try to bump it up a little bit and bump it up until it does not work, or if it works really shitty. But we'll do that. We'll do that on this video as well. So let's see here. Let's see. Film grain, depth of field. Where's motion blur? Okay, good. That's off too. Okay, good. Now I gotta check the controls, because every time I check the controls, the game screws it up and changes the control. That's actually bindings. It's under bindings. So activate Y. Jump A. Activate should be X. Yeah, Y should be sheath weapon, so let's do that. Y for that, yes. A to jump, okay. I had it flipped around. See, for me, I know they had A was something different, but A for me has to be jump, because it's right on the bottom. It's the easiest way to make your person jump. And I definitely had to have reload and stuff on X or Y, because you do that the least, you know. Sure, I'll reload, it's easy to do that. But to activate stuff, I need X, because I'm always activating stuff, so. And the game sometimes changes this stuff. I don't know why, but it does. Control binding conflicts were found. Exit anyway. What conflicts? I don't know what they were talking about with conflicts, because I never had any problems with binding controls, but I guess Todd Howard and them were like, oh, Mr. Mike, problem. So let's see, we'll just load our recent save here. Yes, load game. It might take a little while. It does, I think, stutter and whatnot in the very beginning sometimes, but then it fixes itself. It does fix itself. So we're in space, and this is a quite interesting game. It's a Bethesda game. It is a Todd Howard game. What more can I say about it? It's just one of those. It's followed in space on its basic routines and stuff like that. No? Okay, well, no, wait. No, it wasn't stuttering too much. Let's see if there's any clipping. I see very minor clipping as I'm doing this, which, nice. You know what I gotta also check here? Hold on before I do this. Let's check the settings on my Asus Rog Ally here. See, these will pop up too. So, oh, that's still running the game. Oh, that's weird. So we're running this at 720p resolution, only at 15 performance. So this is running at low rates here. We could bump this up to 1080p. I know this is gonna screw shit up, but let's put this at 1080p, shall we? It's going to take a second. Probably change. Yep, we're at 1080p now. Let's turn this on to make it better. This is AMD resolution. And let's crank this up to turbo, because why not? We don't have to worry about any of the, any of the performance, because it's being charged right now. As you can tell on the top screen, it says it's being charged, so shouldn't have to worry about any of this stuff. So there we go. Let's see it now. Woo, 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 woo. We're spinning. We're spinning. Still playing, and it looks pretty decent. It's looking pretty decent.
Not sure if those maroon zealots live in
Some
space.
guys there. Okay, that's my character. That's my character. Her name is Sheila. Doesn't she look cute? Yes. If I had a girlfriend like her, that'd be a good girlfriend. She badass. So everything looks pretty good. The water, it looks like the water. You got some lighting and reflections. It's all looking pretty good, and this is on the lowest resolution of the game. This ain't the highest resolution of the game. Let's see. I can take out my gun here. Let me switch to a shittier gun that I don't care about. Yeah. Are you guys gonna get bothered by this?
No, no, stop that. You're going to kill someone.
I'm not gonna kill anybody. Shut up. Sarah can be annoying. Ooh, it actually hits the tree. Look at that. Got a little bit of bullet holes on the tree sometimes. Neat. Quick reload. Not bad. Okay. So it works. Everything looks good, works, it runs pretty good. There's a little bit of tiny bit of jaggedness and stuff on stuff, but I heard that's just in the game. And I did see it on the PC version as well, playing on PC and Xbox. And other people that were playing this game were saying that as well, because that's just how Bethesda game is. It's not perfectly 100% smooth everywhere, but...
The FC's no friend of you and me.
Okay, I gotcha. I'm just testing. Sorry. Just playing around. Whee! I love this. Whee! Whee! Less gravity on this world. Whee! That is awesome. That is very awesome. Oh, I'm jumping too much, Sarah. I gotta calm down. I'm getting too much CO2 going on here. Oh, there's a pool here. Ugh. All looks good. All looks very good, and it plays very nicely. Yes, yes. Oh, I'm encumbered. Ah, I got it. That's why I'm losing my thing. But that's okay, because then I'm getting a workout. If you're running while you're encumbered, you're getting a workout. And I'm making muscles for my character, basically. So it means I can carry more stuff. That's the Tran. Spaceship's flying. I gotta get out there. There is a path to get out in the world there. I gotta find it again. I think it's somewhere on this part of the planet. But I want to get out there. I want to go exploring on this planet. It's just I gotta go look for it. So, yeah, it looks good. It plays decently. If you're not one of the too picky, if you're not that picky of a person, you know, it looks fantastic on the Rog Ally. I just gotta say, I'm on, like I said, I'm on 25 watts now, because why not? Why not? Why not run it at its full power? But you can run this on 15. I was originally running on 15 watts and stuff, and it runs perfectly fine. And then, you know, you can run it at 1080p or 720p. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all. Hey, Sarah. Woo. Oh, can I grab it? Oh, I think I can. Hold on. I gotta lessen up my CO2. Oh, yeah, I got there. Oh, I love that. Look at that get up. They never used to do it. It's usually just hop over thing. This time they're like, ah. They got a good get up and run technique now. They never used to have that. I wish there was like some collectibles over here. There isn't. Oh, getting stuck in the foliage. I'm overexerting myself. I wonder what Sarah's gonna do. You back there? Sarah? Sarah? Are you not able to do so? Look, I can run backwards. Yee! Ugh. The lighting's okay on this. But you can see like the little pixels on it. You can see some pixelization on her back. But, you know, you can't, like I said, you can't expect perfection. Whoa! Oh, you got a jetpack. Oh yeah, I forgot about those things. I never used the jetpack. Never. She's got her jetpack. She's smart. I was wondering what that thing was going around. That's Sarah on her jetpack. Okay, so we did it in this resolution. So why don't we go to system? Why don't we go to settings? Now, no, the Asus Rog Ally is running at full speed, full everything, and 1080p, all that stuff. So we're gonna bump up the display settings on this and see if we can break this sucker. So this is on custom, I guess. We'll go medium next. I am still gonna keep off. Let's see. That's gonna be 0 still. Motion blur is still gonna be off because I don't care about motion blur. Okay, let's see how it runs on medium. See if it still runs. Okay, so this is medium.
Okay, sounds good.
Still seems like it runs good.
Here? What's the matter with you?
There's a lot the matter with me, Sarah. What's the matter with you? So yeah, we're on medium now. I'm not seeing anything hiccuping yet. There is a slight little stutter, but I am up here. I am looking at a city here. There is, you can tell a little bit of still jagginess out there. A little bit of stutter when I'm running, but nothing too bad. Nothing at all. Like, this is fully playable. Like, I can still play and do stuff. So, no big deal to me on this at all. So why don't we go and bump this up some more, shall we? Yes, we shall. Go to settings, display. Let's bump up that bitch now. So we're on medium, we're gonna go to high. Okay, of course, motion blur off. Now, does film grain just stay off? That's good. That's good that it stays off. So now we're gonna be on high, people. Don't know what's gonna happen when we're on high. We're gonna be high playing this game. So we're on high. And now note, I am running at 20 I'm running on high settings on my Asus Rog Ally, so the graphics and everything's on high. Does look pretty decent. This looks pretty good. Oops. Overexerting myself. Woo, woo, woo. Not seeing any breakage, you know, not... I might see a little bit of clipping on the upper right-hand corner a little bit. You can see like a little boxing right there. But that's because I'm spinning like a crazy man. But still, all in all, it doesn't look too bad. It's sluggishing a bit. You can tell it's like, it's gotta work to get this game running and looking good. You know, whoops, almost jumped off that. Yeah, so there is some There is some stuff, but still able to be played. Sorry, Sarah, I'm only doing this as a test. I have to test this game out. See? Fast motion. Stop. Ooh, backwards. Forward, side, side. Stop, go. Okay, well, now let us do the final Ultra. Let's do and max out this game. And don't know what's gonna be. So we're on high, now we're on Ultra, and that's as far as you can go. This is what I have on my PC. This is what I have. Everything's on Ultra, high, whatever it can go up to. Max settings. Let's see what we can see, folks. I doubt this is going to work good at all, but we'll see. So this is Ultra. It does feel a little slowish, but not as much as I would think it would be. It's still running. It's still playable. Looks like she's floating on top of the thing. Oh, you can see a little bit of in concrete clipping, but yeah, all in all, I don't know. My eyes aren't the best, but I'm looking at this and I'm looking at the picture and I'm like, it don't look too bad. It doesn't look the worst. And this is coming off of the graphics that you get from your Asus Rog Ally and stuff, so, you know, depending on how powerful, like I said, CPU, GPU on a computer that I have in my computer, of course it's going to look phenomenal at Ultra and all. Here, this is the best it can do with the graphics, internal graphics that it has. Now, if you connect the Asus Rog Ally to one of those expensive external GPUs that you can buy for it, that'll be a different story.
Hey, stick to targets that shoot back, okay?
Yeah, should I shoot you, Sarah? Should I shoot you? Quiet. Stop complaining to me. She's always whining to me. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm not giving her enough to, you know, to do it. Because we're girls. We're girlfriends here, so I don't know. Whoa, whoa, calm down, Sarah. I know you want it, but jeez, you don't have to back up on me. She's backing up on me here. But yes, this is running full everything off the Asus Rog Ally. It's playable if you don't mind like a little bit of jerkiness and whatnot. And I'm running on 24. I'm running on max on this on turbo 25 watts. So I wonder, if I turn the turbo off and I put it in 15 watt mode, I wonder what it'll do. Let's check this out. Let's go to 15. I never go to 10 for anything. I don't believe in 10, but this is running at 15. So there's a little bit less power. Oh, you can tell there is a sluggish. Okay, there's the sluggy. There's the sluggy. Because it's not getting as much power to the chips, so it's not able to process as much of the graphics and game data as you would want it to. So yes, here's the sluggish. Yep, you can definitely tell there is a sluggy-ish to it. On Ultra on this game, so what can we do at lower settings then? So we'll go to custom. We're on Ultra, we'll go to high. We'll turn off motion blur. We'll see how it looks and runs on high at 15. Okay, there's still a little slugginess, you can tell. It is going though. Like I said. Like I can shoot people and whatnot. But it's playable. It's playable, but it is looking a little sluggish. It's looking a little sluggish though. So yeah. Oh, I can hear the cool sound effects in my speakers. It's going from right to left, right to left. That's pretty good. It's got good audio in this game. Okay, so we can tell it is still running. Nothing has crashed, but no, we're not doing anything. We're in a big city, so I'm sure it's taken a lot of data to process this big city that we can go into and all the people walking around and stuff, but we're not in a firefight or anything like that. So this is just some basic testing I do. If you want to do further testing and check out firefights and stuff, go right ahead, or space battles. I just wanted to test out the main stuff. So now we're going to high, ultra high. We're going to go to medium. Of course, like I said, no motion blur. Now we're on medium, running at 15 watts on the Asus Rog Ally.
So behind on my work.
It does seem to run a little bit better. It's less sluggish. It's sluggishly less, so it does work.
Can't believe the UC just wrote us off like that.
It does work a lot better, folks. Works a lot better in medium settings and plays. I could see a lot of like crappiness in the water and stuff, jagged lines. But no, we're doing this off a portable gaming device, so it is very very amazing on what it can do from this.
Want to challenge your instincts and hone those corporate skills?
No, I don't.
Reunion is hiring the best and brightest of today.
That's okay, because we're gonna go into the next settings, and we'll go to low, back down to low. Oops. On ultra, high, medium. We'll go to low. Motion blur off. And it should play exactly like it did before. Now, no, we're only running at, yep, as you can tell, perfectly smooth. Everything's running good. No, and I am only running at 15 watts for the graphics, GPU and CPU, you know. System on a chip, I should just say. I should just say system on a chip off the Asus Rog Ally. So it is running on 15 watts now. I can just prove that to you right there. Performance, 15 watts. So it's getting less power, but it is still running at 60 hertz refresh rate, 1080p resolution. Oh, you know what I forgot to put on? Let's get the real-time monitor on. Yeah, let's see what it's working at for this. This is off the Asus Rog Ally. So CPU's running, GPU's running pretty high, and it's watted and max. Battery 100%. It's running hot, 62 degrees Celsius, 15 watts. We're getting about 27, 26 frames per second on this. As you can see, the GPU is being maxed out. CPU not so much sometimes, but the GPU is maxing out on this. But you know, we are running at 15 watts on this. So why don't we go? Actually, I'll keep it on low settings because it looks good. It looks good enough for me. It's playing well enough for me. Like I said, this is a big screen I'm putting this on. I don't know. I'll check the video after I'm done editing it, but playing on that small screen, it's going to look great. Even if you want to bump it up to medium settings, go right ahead. I don't think it's going to affect anything in the game. But, yeah, let's go back, and we'll put this sucker back up to 25 watts here. Turbo. And, as you can tell, look, the GPU and CPU's gone up. It's gone up a bit. 43 watts. We're getting 33, 30, 34 frames per second here, 35. So we're getting over the 30 frames per second mark out here playing this game. So, you know, putting the system on a chip on overdrive, on turbo, you are getting more frames per second out of your gameplay. so it is working. And with the frame smoothing and all that I got on here, that's just beautiful. That's just butter. That's just butter. But everything is maxing out. Oh, look at that temperature. The temperature, 95 degrees Celsius. That is one hot chip in there. It is burning some calories in that chip. I can hear the fan over here. It is running pretty, there's a lot of heat coming out of this sucker here. The fans are running, but, you know, you are running more wattage into it. It's running at 42, 43 watts. GPU's still almost at max. CPU's up a bit, but it runs good.
You're shooting at ghosts now. It's
Yes.
a shame House Maroon abandoned their embassy. I bet we could have learned a lot
Yes,
from
I'm
one
shooting at
another.
ghosts now. But, yeah, this is, like I said, this is Starfield running on the Asus Rog Ally. I can't stress that enough. And it is looking quite well. Ooh, I could just jump over this and go over to over the other side there too, right? Unless if that water's polluted. Is the water polluted? It looks green. It looks like something that if I try to jump into it, will it kill me? Will it kill me? I could just jump on the side here. Oh. I gotta let my CO2 run down a little bit. Let's go over. Let's try to go over to the other part of the island. Let's see if I die or something. Let me get my oxygen back. So we're on the other side of the city now. We are out of the city. It's been the first time I ever been outside the city. So, ooh, we can scan
Don't
some.
rush the scan. You wouldn't want to overlook anything valuable.
Can I break this up for my stealth? Hell yeah, that's lead. We got lead, girl. Look at that laser technology. I love this laser gun because you can break bricks and rocks, and you can break people. Oh, there's my light. I was like, where's my flashlight at? There's the left bumper. As you can tell, everything's... the temperature went down to 79. The fans and the cooling in this in the Asus Rog Ally do a decent job of cooling down the system on a chip and everything in there, so gotta hand it to them on the cooling part. And we're still running pretty far. We dropped down on the wattage, but we're running still at 43 frames per second. I wonder if it is because I'm not in the city. Is that just it? Because I'm not getting all that extra stuff in from the city, and out here it's a lot easier? I don't know. I hear something. We're not gonna do too much other stuff. I think we're gonna call it a video pretty soon. Just wanted to see. There we go. Woo! We're on top of the world. I'm on top of the world. Oh wait, it goes higher. It goes higher. The top of the world goes higher. Hold up. Oh, oh. I'm falling off the top of the world, Ma. Hold up. Ugh. Gotta get some of my oxygen back here. I know I can get up here. Oh, how cruel. How cruel. Oh well. Anyways, yeah. Skyrim does run on the Rog Ally now, folks. It runs, and it looks decent, and it plays decent. Look at this. It's going pretty quick. You can run it. Oh, oh, I heard spaceships blasting off. Coming somewhere. Are they blasting off or are they coming to? I know there's a lot of spacey ships. Now I can't get up. Try not to overexert myself. I think that's the launch pad over there, so I understand if there's spaceships coming, like that one. Landing, 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 landing. Cool. Running at up to 41 frames per second. Not bad. So like I said, folks, I just wanted to show this off. Show off what the Asus Rog Ally can do. See how the game runs. And it runs hickety-bickety. Hickety-bickety-boo. Let me turn off my real-time frame monitor. Like I said, I'm running this right now at turbo. I could run it at 15 watts, 1080p, 60 hertz, refresh rate on here. You could probably go to 120 hertz. I just keep it at 60 because this does do 120 hertz. I don't. Should I put it at 120 hertz before I go? Because I got this on too. So I got the RSR on. Yeah, let's kick it up. Let's see here. 120 hertz. Is it gonna do anything? I should put back on my frames per second too. So for the 120 hertz, does seem smooth. It does seem pretty smooth. Oh, seen some clipping. Oh no, that's just the words. That's because I was looking at something and it clips the thing over, but it does look pretty smooth at 120 hertz. But I don't ever run my games at 120 hertz. I always keep them at 60 hertz. I don't know. It's just me. It's just me when I'm doing it. So.
You have a death wish or something?
Yes, of course I do. Because I'm doing a test here, lady. But, yeah, I'm running at 120 hertz now. It seems pretty good. Still doing 41, around 40, 41 frames per second. Ultra. Running 74, 75 degrees Celsius. Yeah, it looks good. Forgot about that. I'm not gonna test it out with going back to Ultra and all that again, but I think just testing out, seeing what it does, what it looks like, it's good enough. Here, look at space. There we go. Let's look at space. They know how to do some good space. They know how to do space. Oh, it went back down to 60 hertz. Oh, okay. I wonder if that's the game doing it, because I brought that up to 120 hertz. Yeah, I dropped it back down. Maybe it's because the game doesn't do 120 hertz? At least on this device, and dropped it back down? Because it didn't drop down the resolution or anything, so... Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Good thing I checked this. Because I wanted to drop it back down to 60 anyway, so... Yeah, maybe it doesn't run well at 120. I don't know. But it looks good. It plays well. It looks awesome on the Rog Ally. Like I said, I don't play off my Rog Ally on a PC or anything like this on a monitor. I'll just play it off my Rog Ally itself. But yeah, it does work. I just wanted to show it off to you guys. So everybody, if you guys got any comments or questions or anything at all, you know, feel free. I'm always listening. I'm always reading comments and questions and stuff. Like I said, I might open up the comment section for this game, just to see how other people that might have or might be interested or have an Asus Rog Ally might be interested in playing something like Starfield. Oh, and they're blasting off. Woo. See ya, spaceship. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Yeah, so if you're interested, you know, if you got any other questions for me or comments about the game or anything, let me know. I like all that stuff. And Starfield is interesting. I might do a review on it, a little like early review. It's not going to be the full game review because who knows when I'll ever beat this game. Who knows when anybody beats the game. Unless if you're going to play just the story and miss all the other stuff, then that's different. But I'm like playing extra stuff on top of it, on the sides of it, so it might take me a little while and not just go right through the campaign. But it's a Bethesda game. So everybody, like I said, email me at oldfreakygamer@gmail.com for any of those comments or questions, or you could go to the comments section on YouTube here. I will have them open for this. Please be gentle on all your stuff. None of those trollish kinds, because I will cancel you immediately. And visit oldfreakygamer.com. This is where I put all these videos. I do have podcasts that go up, because I do podcasts. I do the Games Attack podcast, which is an all-out gaming podcast. I will be either doing it today or tomorrow. I might try to do it today. We'll see how it goes, how my day goes, but I do a video game podcast, and it goes up on Mondays bi-weekly, so that's every other 2 weeks. So it's like 2 weeks podcast, 2 weeks podcast, so that's bi-weekly, right? And yeah, visit my YouTube channel at youtube.com/oldfreakygamer, which I'm sure you're at right now. And everybody, this has been a Let's Play. Ooh, it goes in its little spinning animation thing. This has been a Let's Play of Starfield, testing it out on the Asus Rog Ally with the drivers updated. And it doesn't crash. And it works great. Really good. So everybody, Mr. Mike signing out saying, game on, game hard, world conquest. I'm pushing this gaming button, and I know this is going to not work correctly because it never does. And this game show is now game over, so everybody, to the stars with you. I know, that was bad. So, game over.